Okay, welcome to the stream between almost said Ventus. Ventus just took the L there from Krypto that previous match. This is the ACGL final between EN Fear, them being Mickey, Frosty, Kovs, and the guy picking up for them is no other than Opa Jakes, Mr. Fear Jakes. Earlier this week, he did say that he left the Energy Esports organization. Hopefully, he leads to a very good team yet again, over 18 or over 30, I would say, for him. AJ, over 30. I don't know what. How old is Jakes? 28?
Yeah, I think over 30.
Over 30. Okay.
A little bit higher. A little bit higher.
Over 40?
Okay, a little bit too
Okay,
high.
we're pushing it now. Okay. Yeah.
We're pushing it a bit now.
I think he still guns me, so I should be over 80. So yeah, then
no matter what age.
yeah, no matter what age. But yes, Ian Fear will be playing the side of Krypto, being Waffle, Sharky, Sharpie, and their pickup is EN Zach, one of the Energy Esports over 18 players. He is subbing in for them. Just leading quickly to this final. Quickly run through the bracket and quickly tell you how Ian Fear made their way to the final. And we'll see here that Ian Fear had a first round bye. Then it's 3-0 Clan I5. Next game 3-0 50-50 Black. I think there was a situation there where 50-50 Black could not play, and I think they forfeited that, and 3-0 went to the side of Ian Fear. And then the much anticipated game was Ian Fear and Bravado, but once again it's Ian Fear that comes out on top, taking the 3-0 there. I think it was Bravado that played with Clanko on their side, and that's how they made their way to the final. And then looking at Krypto, calling themselves boiled eggs and toasts. Not bad, too bad, but once again having a bye there for them as well, coming into this tournament as a number 3 seed. Then 3-0ing Ace Gaming, then 3-0ing Vinka Gaming after that, and then it was a 3-1 to them over the side of Ventus. We just previously streamed me and AJ, but yes, AJ once again with me co-casting, and AJ, good game we have right here.
Definitely, from my point of view, the two best teams in this ACGL tournament. Glad that the final has gone this way. Going to be an interesting series. I think if there is one team that is going to be able to challenge the strength of the EN side, it will be this Krypto team today.
Yeah, it will be a very, very good match to watch. But if you have just joined us, please leave your predictions in the chat. I'll get to them in a moment. But please predict your score for this HP on Retaliation as they go into this rig draft. I'll quickly jump to this website here from ACGL. Looking at the maps, they will be playing Retaliation HP, as I just said. Then moving along to Breakout SND, and then Frost Uplink. I would love to see that Frost Uplink. And then map 4 will be, if it goes the distance, throwback HP, and then they'll end off with Crash S&D if it goes that way. But AJ, looking at the rig draft, we can see it's Ian Kovs opting to use his power slide, where I think it was one of Sharpie that did not use the power slide. Why would you think that Kovs used the power slide?
Well, even in the last game I said that when CWL rules are on the pass side, doesn't make much of a difference. I know Robbie doesn't mind whether it's on or off. When I was able to play with him and spend some time with him, he says it doesn't really make a difference. So he is opting to take it, whereas Sharpie does not. But going into this hardpoint retail, definitely a slower paced map. Your NV4 players looking to be the predominant sides. So I'm guessing from the side of EN, Jakes will be picking up that NV4. It's going to be interesting to see how his NV4 battles against the likes of Waffle.
Yeah, I do think that will be a good matchup. But let's jump on board with Mr. Opa Jakes, and we'll see with his K-bar. Emphasis on Mr. Opa Jakes with his K-bar with a red dot, or not red dot, but his
I
vertical.
wonder if the CN team has actually put Jakes as the Yell. I don't want to swear, but the Yell,
Yeah, the Yell.
Lurker. I don't want to say Yell bib, but I wonder if Jakes is gonna be the one in Yell.
Yeah, we'll see.
Kicking off with him.
Yeah, we'll see if he can push up.
Krypto in the ACGL final. Let's see the score predictions in the chat, boys. We are on board with Jakes. He's going to nade over White Man, pushing straight into the hill. Will pick up just his gunshot. And now Ian do take control of the hill.
I would say this guy is 40 years old as he's still in the hill, racking up some points for his team, but that's exactly what they need. If you got the likes of Kovs, Frosty and Mickey, the winners of EGE 2017, if you have them in your team, it's basically easy for you to set an hill. But now Krypto bouncing back, trying to break the hill. As they do that, Zach now picks up two. Mickey's behind them, finds one. Will he find a second? No, Waffle does take him out, and some last points coming to the way, going to the way of Krypto.
Interesting, yeah, the EN do challenge that old hill instead of rotating though, but Sharpie will pick up the traded gates those last few scraps.
Mickey plucks some Zach out of the air, and does a good job, finds a second. Will he find the third? No, he just opts to back out. Now pushing up, and Nate comes in there. Mickey does gun Sharky, but gets traded out by Zach, doing a good job already as Mr. Opa Jakes is in hill and racking up some more time.
It just doesn't make sense, Jake's playing your...
It really doesn't, but he's doing a good job as of yet. Waffle now in hill, trying to find some more kills, but HA, just looking at the previous match between Krypto and it was Ventus, the big thing that stood out for us is the slaying power from Krypto.
Yeah, definitely Krypto, from what I can see, now playing very tightly together. Their rotations aren't usually late. They're playing a lot smarter now instead of recklessly. I think what carried them a lot at EGE was their pure talent and gun skill, being able to completely fly at their opponents and still being able to pick up the kills because of their superior gun skill. But I think now, under the supervision of Zach, they are starting to play a lot more tighter. As you see, they are still in control of this hot. The point from EN will come in handy as Frosty does pick up Waffle, and EN will take control of the hill.
Yeah, they do take control and rack up some more points as Kovs Robbie is sending down some bullets on that breach side. Now gives his call outs to his teammates as Waffle takes out Robbie through walls, I think it was there, as they do now break it and take control as Zach and Sharpie get some kills, and Sharpie now turns around and guns Mr. Opa as well, and now we'll be pushing up. And if we look at our minimap, it's Ian Fear being set up at next already. Player number 4 will jump on board with him, that's Robbie. He'll now just fall back and keep the spawn for his team.
Robbie now playing the hard point, awaiting the push from Krypto. He's going to decide to push out and watch this inner curve. So he plays from the field, they will actually push out, but no, Sharpie does kill him. Now shots from Sharpie. And Frosty able to pick up the 2 trades, but Waffle does pick up the last one. Jakes, however, does get control, but Krypto are still in control of this hard point now. The rotation from EN to try and take control now will be happening. I'm on board with Kovs. Kovs is actually going to come behind 3. We'll pick up the kill on Waffle now. Players life in the curve. Knows there's 2 more for Krypto. Does trade it out with Frosty. And here we go. This is the push now from Ian. Will they be able to take control? And yes, they do. One more in the back from Krypto, and Kovs does pick him up. And Ian take control of the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, that was big plays from Ian Fear, but the player that we had to watch out there was Sharpie, as he was on a 6 kill streak, if I'm not mistaken, as he did get his Trinity rocket there, so that will come in crucial in that cemetery hill. When they do come to that rotation, that will probably come down then as Frosty guns Waffle around that pillar there and takes further advantage, as it's Mickey that's in hill, waiting for Mr. Jakes to get in hill probably and get some more points. As Sharpie now takes out Mickey, and it's all gun blazing at the moment as it's almost Jakes taking out Zach there. Unfortunately did not, as Sharky is now last alive for his team.
Scoreboard completely lit up there, but two of the strongest players, that being Covs and Frosty. As Ian starting to pull away a bit in this little hill. Zach does pick up Covs, 2-piece from him, but Frosty does pick up Waffle. And here we go, Krypto finally gaining some momentum now. However, it does get broken by Frosty.
Yeah, Sharky now gets a nice kill there on Frosty, but another trade comes in there from Ian. And AJ, I think it's the biggest thing from Ian is those trades. If one of the teammates goes down, it's either Mickey, Frosty, or Mr. Jakes that's right there to get that trade. And that's exactly what makes them so good. As you can see there, Frosty with another 2-piece. Waffle gets the kill. And as I say that, it's Frosty getting that nice kill there. Now Sharp is using his score streaks, not finding Frosty on that spawn there, and some streaks coming from Frosty as well, as he gets the better of those, and he picks up 3, and it's only Sharpie and Kovs with an FTL to use.
Yeah, and just like you said, the tightness from this Ian team, the way they're able to rotate on the map together and play together. And I've always said it, in a game this fast paced, it's whoever can trade the best that will be able to win this one, especially in a game like hardpoint. And I must say, Ian are probably the strongest side in SA at the moment. That's determination in that factor, sorry. But that is a big 3-piece from Sharky. Wow, completely lighting up this hill.
Yeah.
Even though he is going to be getting minimal points from it, nice plays there from Sharky.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you need from the side of Krypto right now, is someone to go off and get that blood pumping, and to get those call-outs going. As Sharpie now goes down versus Mickey, we're jumping on board with Frosty. 26 and 15 does spot one. Bike Shop does get some shots on him, but Kovs takes care of Shoggy, as Frosty still has that bombardment to work with, but Zach takes out one of his younger siblings there on the side of ENG Esports, as Sharpie now will go in to the hill and just rack up some points. Only 30 points between this team, and we'll see if they can break back, and I do think that will be possible. But the big thing that will come into play now, AJ, is that bombardment from Frosty.
Yeah, going to be able to see, especially going to this Graves Hill where his bombardment will come into handy. But as you say this, I mean, Krypto, they're only down by 40 points. They can get the rotation for this next hill and be able to hold it solidly. They're back in this game. And it seems like they are going to be doing exactly that. They have control of the backspawns for this rotation. Almost at half the time, though, the point is going uncontested. But as we say that EN are able to break by getting them 2 down. And this last one sitting in the market right now. Will EN be able to take him out and take control?
Yeah, doing a good job. Frosty still has his bombardment, so didn't need to use that, as his team has control over hill. And gets the Blixum down there, but unfortunately couldn't finish it on Sharky, as he's now pushing the hill with his teammate Sharpie, going in hill, taking control. But 2 players from Ian is just on his right, and now opting to use his Scarab, trying to find some more players. Does spot get 1 kill, just tags him up, so that won't help too much. And it's player number 1, that's Mickey, that's at the back of that spawn already, causing some havoc.
Going to the next hill now, EN are up by almost around 40 points on the dot. However, Frosty now inside hill does pick up a kill on Sharp. Yes, he does pick up the 3rd.
He guns Zach.
He does get a 4th. Is he going to be able to push this out on bridge?
5!
To get a 5th. Wow, Frosty completely lighting up here. 35 and 18 with 33 seconds in hill. Finish one more. Almost gets it.
Unfortunately, couldn't extend his streak there, but once again streaked out from his side. 35 and 19. What more do you need from a Slayer when he's dropping those numbers? So doing a good job, almost gunning there Sharky as well, jumping on board with Jakes. 12 and 17, not really needed to go positive if you have slaying power like Frosty on your team. 2 minutes and 8 seconds in heal for him, so doing a good job with his OBJ, you could say. And it's Sharky.
The scoreboard, I mean, if Frosty isn't playing the way he's playing right now, I see Krypto actually leading this game. I mean, if you look at the scoreboard from the side of EN, all 3 players going negative besides Frosty, completely obliterating the side of Krypto. Side of Krypto, we're looking at Waffle not dropping 20 kills yet. I think probably the side on Krypto, Zach is probably doing it right.
Gets one.
Such a low yield time, but as I say that, Frosty picks up 2 in the yield, taking control of that off. But as I was saying, Zach's sitting with 16 seconds. Just playing a little bit slow, I think. I mean, every time you put yourself up against the likes of Frosty, Mickey, and Cobbs, you think about playing a bit slower, playing a bit smarter. That just ends up mollywopping you in the end.
Yes, yeah, I agree with you, but Jamie picking up 2 their slides will find the 3rd on Frosty, so doing a good job there as they now take out 4 players there and keep them away from the hill. And he does push up and unfortunately does die. Frosty is going to look for his 50 bomb. Would love to have that and pull some bragging rights over the side of Krypto. Jakes finds one on Zach, and it's all to lose here for EN Fear. We'll see if they can finish it out. Does look that way as the active camo is popped there from Mickey, and could say that's over.
Yeah, I think we could say this is done and dusted, and it is EN taking the game 250 to 191. Went as expected, as we would say, Dore.
Yeah, well, nothing out of the ordinary, as we said. EN Fear is one of those teams that you can never count out on winning every single map, and that's exactly what they've done to the road of coming to this grand final. So they're doing a good job, but just once again, look at Kyle Frosty. Look at him, 41 and 23. It's just unstoppable.
And I think it's just a perfect example of, you know, there's just some times where no matter how much heat you throw at a team, if there's that one player that can completely dominate a match, there's just no stopping. There's no stopping teams like that. And I mean, with this EN side, even though they do have Jakes as a replacement, any 3 between Mickey, Frosty, Kyle, and even Jakes at times can go off at any random moment and completely take control. And I think that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, I agree with you. The only thing that I could think of not going to this well on the side of Ian is just Kovs with that negative KD, but knowing him, he'll just come back out and hopefully doesn't fall off his chair like he did in that grand final at EGE. So he'll be looking to get things going once again individually. But looking at the side of Krypto, not either one just stamping an authority down saying, listen, yeah, this is my hill, this is my team, this is my map, I'm going to take it. But unfortunately just falls apart with 61 points deficit there, and they'll now hopefully bring it back in this SND on. I'll quickly have a look for you. SND on breakout, and just looking at that, AJ, do you think the SND might swap hands to Krypto?
I'm not too sure, hey. In my opinion, I feel like EN are going to be taking this map. I think the man to watch will be Kovs on the side of EN. Even though it went off a slow start and that hard point, Kovs definitely, in my opinion, the strongest. I could say the strongest S&D player in South Africa right now. I hardly ever see the man dropping under double digits. So, from the side of him, side of EN, Kovs going to be the one to watch. On the side of Krypto, definitely, I'm going to be looking at Zach, the odd one out in this team. The 3 original Krypto members now playing together with the pickup of Zach. If Zach is going to be able to pick up his game and go off in this S&D, we could see a swap of hands in the series going 1-1.
Yeah, I agree with you. We hopefully do see that, as we always would like things to go the distance. But if you have just joined us on stream, the lead or this HP did go to the side of EN Fear 250 to 191. Both sides using a pickup as Mr. Opa Jakes is there for the side of EN Fear, and Mr. Ian Zach there for the side of Krypto. And we'll hopefully see the Krypto take this S&D just to extend the playtime. But please do leave your predictions in the chat. I would love to get them as the game goes along. Do you think Krypto can take this S&D, or do you think EN Fear is just going to do what they did in that grand final of EGE and just close it out 3-0 and send Krypto packing once again? We'll see if that can happen, but do please leave your prediction. Please subscribe to my channel, Dallas Streams, and please leave a like. Do follow me on Twitter as well, D_Dallas. I do try and keep you up to date with everything that's happening COD ZA wise, with ACGL tournaments and DGL tournaments, EGE, DGC, all those stuff. And as I mentioned, DGC is around the corner, October 6th or something around there, AJ. As you said in the previous stream, watch out for the couple of next weeks coming up to those roster changes.
Yeah, definitely Rastamania taking control of South Africa right now in the Call of Duty scene. In the next 2 weeks, definitely going to be seeing some interesting changes. Don't want to say too much about it now, but
Come
I
on,
feel like
give this team
everyone is going to be seeing it.
some intel there. Come on.
This
You-
is the kind of intel that I might get. I might get some.
You might get the
I
scoop.
actually might get assaulted.
Oh.
I might just get assaulted for,
Would you get
for
that?
releasing this. So,
Yeah, would you get the Bliksem?
oh well, Blixen doesn't even describe what I'll be getting. But for the viewers, just know in the next 2 weeks, 2 weeks, all hell is gonna break loose. But anyways, focusing on the game.
Yeah, let's come
Focusing
back to the game where AJ would say I'm better than all of you. So we'll see if he can if he can get his team as I think you guys at EGE, correct me AJ, you guys placed top 8 or top 10 somewhere there?
Came ninth.
Came ninth.
We got knocked out in group stages, unfortunately. Really well played from the side of Prodigy. Were able to knock us out, but then we went on to win the Plate Cup, beating Vinco in the final.
Yes.
But yeah, EGE, like we were talking about it in the previous stream, lucky enough to attend it last year as well. I feel like this year, very well, a lot better run than last year. I think the way everything was organized, the setups, I was really happy with it, and it's nice to see that the outside contribution from organizations and companies are starting to come in for South African gaming, especially in the Call of Duty scene.
Yeah, that was officially our biggest LAN event for Call of Duty in South Africa. 17 teams participated. My English there. I'm a Burki, just like forgive me on that one. But 17 teams were there.
I should just correct every single English mistake you make on stream.
No, we won't have time for correct me for every single thing because we've got a game here. So we're gonna have another stream correcting my English. But yeah, looking at
in the chat, every time Dalday makes a mistake, just put a star and like the correction.
Just put a star in the chat, and I'll count the stars, and we'll see how much English or grammar mistakes I do make. But you just saw the rig draft there, nothing out of the ordinary, no star yet there for me, and all looking good. We'll see if Ian Fear can extend their lead, or is Krypto just gonna bring the series to one apiece?
Who do you want to kick off with in this SND? As I was saying earlier, Kov's probably the main one to be watching on this Ian side. In Search and Destroy, I think it would be nice to kick off with him.
Yeah, why not? Let's kick off with Kovs. He's gonna look to come out on top with things as he went negative the previous game. So he will look to bring things back to normal as he doesn't usually go negative, or not any of the Ian Fear members usually go negative. And we'll see what they can do. Just bring up. Except the Opa Jakes, but he's not there anymore as he's getting quite old, but still doing a good job. As we can see, the team's pushing up there as Cavs now push up to the spawn of Krypto. I don't think anyone spotted him. Oh yes, they did. He does find one, but the nice trade comes in there from Waffle.
Interesting push there from the side of Ian, going for that A bomb control. Pushing up all four through middle, but now they do plant the bomb on the side of Krypto, playing the slow. Two of them linked up by their laundry side, just playing it slow, waiting so they try and get it fixed before they can push it to A. Sharpie does spot one by A, but Jakes picks up one now. 3v2 for the side of Ian.
We'll see what Krypto can do. I'm on board with Sharpie. We see if he can pick up some players from the side of Ian Fear just to bring things back, and unfortunately doesn't, and they get taken out. Star there for me, and the first round goes to the side of Ian Fear.
Well played there by the side of Ian, just sticking close together. Frosty flanking at a perfect time, knowing that the two players from Krypto need to push through showers to get to bomb. Quick flank there from him, and Ian go up on a.
Yeah, they played perfectly, or they played that perfectly, but I did see the gun. He's got a sniper and a hailstorm in hand, ladies and gentlemen. He's Frosty. We'll see if he can pick up any players from Krypto, and he probably gave the call out, listen here, there's no one B, let's just rotate to A, and we'll probably see that now come in from the side of Ian Fear.
Bomb does not get planted by Sharky. Krypto deciding to push back to the third hard point to hold it off. Waffle does pick up one, so now it's another one picked up by Zach. 4v2 for the side of Krypto. We are on board with Frosty. Let's hop on with him. He does have the sniper. He spots one now, but now he's going to have to push up. Picks up one. Will he be able to pick up and kill the sniper?
Oh, hit marker.
Get a hit marker.
Oh, and unfortunately, that timing he got from both sides. Good plays there from Krypto, but it could have been messy there from the side from Krypto, as Zach just got that hit marker on, I think it was Sharpie, on that back heel there. And does bring the series or the round count to 1 apiece. Mickey's still waiting to find a kill. Sharky as well. But let's jump on board with Waffle as he is 3-1.
Waffle now, NV4 in hand, gonna watch all three of his boys flying up onto the A bomb. Krypto taking quick control of A, but however, Cobbs does pick him up. That A control there by Krypto. Unfortunately, Cobbs does pick up 2, and Mickey pick up the last one. Now Waffle stuck in a 1v2. What can he do here now? Get shots on the one on A. Interesting now to see how he plays this. Bomb probably will go down for the side of EN, and Waffle's gonna decide to rotate through middle. Never mind, he does come back to check war run. He's going to go for the war and push the 2 slayers from EN, playing this well, holding out middle, making sure Waffle can't rotate round, knowing there's only one place that he can come from. Now he does come in for the check. Waffle just trying to play his life.
20 seconds to work with. I think Ian Fierce playing this perfectly. I do think they'll take this. Yeah.
Yes.
And the gunnies comes in there from Ian Fear to take care of business and shut down Sharpie is Mickey with his NV4 as well, and it takes the lead once again, 2-1 over the side of Krypto.
And that's just a good example of decision making. I mean, from the side of EN, Mickey and I think it was Cobbs that was with him there, could have easily just decided, okay, you know what, let's push him 2, we 2-1 up, let's just try and fly at him, but no. They rather decide to play throughout middle, wait for the push of Waffle to come, and easy trade happens, and now we are up 2-1 from the side of Ian.
AJ, just looking at the way that Ian Fear is playing this, looking at your mini-map there on the top left, pushing together, what would you say is your strat? Would you rather, from your perspective, would you rather send 2 guys there, knowing Ian Fear, with that slaying power that they do have, sending 2 players to B or 2 players through mid, or just splitting them up, or would you rather let them stick together and then just, I'm going to say, flush through an area?
Like I said, in this game, it's all about, especially in Search and Destroy, it's all about 3-4 hitting bomb sites. I think that is probably the most OP way of playing this game. Since the movement is so fast, you can get around the map so quickly.
Oh my god!
Sorry, just to interrupt there, just a young turn on there. Yes!
Look, what was that?
Stop and just look at
this reaction.
It
looked better from Mickey's point of view.
Gunfights at that range with an NV4, but
jeez.
Waffle does. Anyways, as I was saying, Search and Destroy, you see the much better teams, especially the pro teams. A lot of them love hitting 3-4, hitting bomb sites. Like I was saying, the movement in this game is so fast that you can get around the map so quickly that it's better to rather 4 hit places, because you can get around the map as 4 men a lot better, trade it more efficiently. As you can see, Ian doing this exact strat, coming all 4 through middle. Same from Krypto, all 4 pushing on A. This is going to be a big gunfight on A. Big trade comes in, 1 for 1. Let's hop on board now with Jakes. Jakes has bomb in hand. He is going to try and challenge into the side. No, he's going to back off. The Krypto boy is just holding out this A. It's going to be interesting now to see what EN decide to do. Still on board with Jakes. He is now going to try and push up into A. And now he finds himself, in a 1v3.
Can the Opa do it? No, unfortunately couldn't.
I think the sensitivity was just a little bit too low there.
Yeah, as the young gunnies come out there from Shock is saying, sit down old man. It's time for the younger generation to come through, and he does take care of business. Now for the first time taking the lead is Krypto in this SND. Just another update for you guys that hasn't been around Infinite Warfare And there was a patch out to I think a couple of months ago regarding S&D that had people just rethinking their strats in S&D. Is when you have the bomb and you do plants before the patch, it would help you towards your specialist. But in this case, after the patch, it does not happen anymore. But as I say, that Mickey is on a left in a 1v4 situation. He does find one, now backs out. See if you can find a second. He does just pick up, just tags one. Oh, nope. Gets the gun as well. But getting back to my point, if you do plant the bomb now, it does not count toward your specialist, but does still count towards your score streaks. So in that regard, people now switching things around, saying, okay, you can take bomb now, you can take bomb now, whoever's closest to the streak. And before it was hard, it was quite hard getting your active camo in S&D, so they usually just gave that guy the bomb. And all of us know how this character looks and how that character looks. So now it's quite difficult from both sides, saying, okay, you've killed the active camo player, the bomb should be with him, but now not as easy as first blood once again comes down from the side of Krypto.
With the man advantage now, Krypto are going to be looking at trying to stick to the, however, Frosty does pick up Zach. Frosty picks up the second, but Waffle does trade him out and now 2v2 on the side of both teams.
Yes, unfortunately timing there. Oh, Jakes. 2v1. Yeah, 2v1 yet again, and it's Mickey yet again left last alive.
One man you want to clutch up, it is Mickey. Does pick up one. Does
nope,
not going to 1v1. Sees the one down there by second HP, but he is going to decide to rotate around. He's going to be going for the kill. Bomb is down on A, but Mickey is going to decide to go for the rotation. Will this high risk play come for reward? He does see
Waffle.
him, starts to slide out. Big 1v1 now. What can Mickey do? Mickey is going to
Mickey!
Oh, no!
Mickey!
And Waffle pop kinetic there. And
yes.
Waffle pop kinetic there. No.
His reactive armor was popped, but Mickey with that slide and turn and guns. Waffle. What?
Oh,
that's
no,
exactly
that
what you want.
Happen.
That's
that
exactly what you. I'm better than you.
Can't happen. I'm better than all of you. I'm sure you're screaming like that.
Mickey.
Big round there from Mickey. That is a massive clutch to bring this game back to 3-4. If you are the side of Ian, you do not wanting to be go down 5-2. So it's going to be interesting now. Is that going to be a momentum shift, and will Ian be able to take this map back into control?
Yeah, we'll see now. Waffle. We'll see how he reacts and being turned on there by Mickey, as he's now bottom first heal with his NV4. Will get some timing as Carve speaks up too, and still on board with Waffle. Carves gets the third. Will he get the fourth? Unfortunately, he doesn't. But just behind him is one of the teammates of Ian Fear, and does shut down the player that is Waffle.
Actually, interesting. I actually watched Waffle run right under Mickey there. I thought Mickey was going to be able to pick him up, and Waffle does end up picking up Covs, but Mickey does trade him. 4-4. Seems like a momentum switch is in order. Ian can pick up this round, one more round until they take this map. I think we should keep on with Mickey. He's 7-4 now, does have active camo, and going to be interesting to see what he decides to do with it. If he's going to leave it for an individual play or decide to push up with it, but it looks like an A push from the side of Ian. Mickey now just trying to control showers. Checking to see if he plays middle. He sees one in top laundry. Smart, he decides to back off.
Yeah, smart plays from him. Yes, he has that active camo in hand. 75 points away from his Scarab. Does spot one. Did give the call out, probably saying watch behind you. As Jakes does gun Zach, and Frosty does take out Waffle, and leads change hands once again to Ian Fear. 5-4. And it's only Waffle from the side of Krypto that actually is meaning something at the moment.
Yeah, no, the rest of the players from the Krypto side not being able to just compete from the players from Ian right now. We are going in 5-4. One round needed by Ian to take it to a 2-0 lead. And I just want to stick with Mickey. I mean, he hasn't used his camo yet. Looks like he's going to be pushing through middle. I wonder if he's going to try and secure this round. Maybe a middle push with camo. Able to break this out of the team. Once they're all there, what can Mickey do? He's going to just back off, keep his camo now, just try and stick back with his teammates. I like this player.
Well, that's quite smart from Mickey there. Just an explanation why he did that. Just going back to his teammates, saying, "Listen, yeah, I'm stronger with my teammates than being alone there. And if I do die, then you can get that pick off me." As Zach gets that first blood, Kovs does trade there. Waffle then picks up the Opa Jakes, and Kovs then does trade there. 2v2, but definitely favoring the side of Ian Fear as they do have active camo. Oh,
Now with
Kovs!
a big 2-piece, and that is all
That's
down,
it.
and the side does take it. EN will take this map 6-4.
Yeah,
Big plays then, just like I said, Cobbs. Never ever seen him drop under double digits. Big game from him, they're going 11-7.
Yeah, Kovs just getting back onto things, getting back on that grind, and then taking out 2 or was it 3 players that round. So good things from him, picking it up from that first HP, and the Ian Fear do take the first SND 6-4 over the side of Krypto. And I do think Waffle has to give a talking to his teammates, saying, "Listen here, come on, 4 and 8, 6 and 7, 4 and 8. Double negative is Sharky and Sharpie. They do need to pick things up as I do think that the easiest out of the 3 game modes, I would say, is SND to take off Ian. Respawn's definitely not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, no, I think if the side of Krypto were going to be able to take a map of the sea and side was going to be in the S&D.
Yeah, definitely would be in that S&D. But if you have just joined us, it's 2-0 the series map count to the side of Ian Fear. They did take that first HP. I think it was 250 to 191 or 181, or I don't know, something like that, and then took this SND as well, 6-4. So they are up 2-0 over the side of Krypto. Almost Krypto could have taken it if they just stuck together, had more teammates contributing to Waffle that as he went 12-6, and then just majority of the guys going positive from the side of Ian Fear. So looking good, looking to end it off right here on this Frost uplink. But AJ, going to this Frost uplink, I'll just say, I'll put it out there that I haven't seen Krypto lose a Frost uplink. And in the majority of all the games they've played throughout the year, they've not lost a Frost uplink. But they are now playing with Ian Zach. Do you think it's going to make a difference? Or do you think Ian Zach just coming in there might just change the Kemmer around a bit?
Well, from my side, I feel like Zach is definitely one of the strongest over 18 competitors. So I don't think it's going to be making much of a difference. I think it might start making a difference in the Krypto side's pushes, their coordination and their communication. Maybe not having that normal fourth might affect that. But I feel like if there is one fill-in that will be able to do the job, it will be Zach. And yeah, with that fact that you just brought up about Krypto hardly ever losing a first uplink, going to be interesting to see if they can take it from EN.
Yeah, we'll see if Ian can stop Krypto in that regard, giving their first L in this, or the first loss on this game mode and this map respectively. So we'll see if they can do that. But before we get there, all the people currently watching the stream with us, please leave your prediction in the chat. Do you think Krypto might take this uplink, as they have quite comfortably beat some teams in this map and mode? Or do you think Ian Fear is just too strong, the momentum is firmly in their hands, and they'll 3-0 Krypto? If you do think so, please leave your predictions in the chat. I'll get to them as we go along. And then do follow me on Twitter, D_Dallas. There is a nice giveaway that I'm doing there for one of the eventer search that I'm giving away there, and I do keep you up to date with everything Call of Duty related, COD ZA related. And I can see here Pren trying some free advertisement on the chat, saying follow 50/50. Well, do so. I'm not going to say don't.
Love it.
Yeah, like free advertisement, why not? But I would like to everyone say, please do not, like, I know it's free advertisement, but please do keep that off of the chat. Follow this and follow that. Just like get that chat going and in other regards. But looking at this rig draft, AJ, do you think we'll see something? Oh well, looking at it, all the same yet again.
Yeah, always the same. And I think that's the most important thing in Call of Duty. I feel like as a player, finding your right rig, finding your right payload, it's definitely a factor when going through for your team's performance. Different players being able to take advantage of their different skill sets and their payloads. So in uplink, we're going to be looking at the camo players, that being Mickey and the side of Sharky, going to be seeing what they can do with their camos. And Overdrive, I think Overdrive is the most important, one of the most important payloads in this, that being on Zach and Jake's. So we're going to see how those payloads come into play in this uplink.
Yeah, I do think the payloads will be very, very crucial. That overdrive from both teams, as once again Sharpie is not opting to use that power slide. But I can see here Prince saying it's going to be 8-6 in the favor of EN Fear. Well, if that is true, they're going to take a nice 3-0 sweep over Krypto. I can see Krypto Gaming as well. Izzy is in the chat. And he says, oh no, that's Orkies, as the CEO of Krypto is in the chat. Shout out there to Izzy, her team making it all the way to this finals. And 20 seconds, then we'll kick things off. But before we get there, AJ, your predictions, Ian or Krypto?
A little bit extended. I'm going to go for a Krypto 8. Actually a Krypto 6-5 win with a last 20-second one going in for the side of Krypto.
Yeah, okay, that's going to be quite hectic, but I'm going to agree with you saying Krypto might take this away from Yin. But the big guy to watch out for is Shocky with his E-Rat, as most people don't really opt to use a submachine gun, but he's one of those players that fares quite well with it, as he now picks up 1-3 is down currently for the side. 4 now down from the side of Ian Fear. They need to get early points on the board just to cement their place.
Shit now coming from Krypto. Sharky able to pick up one in their base, and that is a 2-pointer going down for the side of Krypto.
Yeah, and
that's bringing the heat in this third uplink, it seems.
Yeah, that's exactly what they wanted, and exactly what they achieved. Great kills there coming from all the players, as Ian Zach is still alive there. Opa Jakes picks up one, Kovs does pick up one, Frosty as well. So good plays there, 4 down now from the side of Krypto, as they do repeat what Krypto have just done to them. As Jakes run with the ball, he does throw one, he does get the toss in, and that's a 1-pointer for them. Only 1 point now behind the side of Krypto.
Krypto, they're able to clear out their bases. Ball does wrap back now to middle. Push now from Ian. They do pick up ball. Frosty with ball in hand. Where is he going to be running this ball? He is going to be going around. He does put it down, but he's going to push up to the right side of the map. Over there, Sharky does pick him up. Now ball control back into the side of Krypto's hands.
Yeah, we'll see what they now can do with the ball. But AJ, just the strats in uplink. Would you rather say, listen, if you're the ball carrier, go out in front, and if you do come in contact with some opponents, throw the ball down, or would you rather your teammates slay out in front, just using them as a shield and slay out, and if they do get slayed out, just put the ball down and just reset? How would you go about playing uplink?
Well, I think uplink is a very misunderstood game mode, especially in this game, because players mistake how fast you're supposed to play uplink with the actual strategy behind it. Players try and rush, try and play very, very, very extremely fast. However, the best way to play uplink in this game is to obviously take control of ball. Slay out them, obviously in the middle by ball, take control, push up a certain side, and throw ball down. Because you do know that the spawning time is very fast. The players from the other team are going to be spawning up quickly. You throw ball down, the other team will spawn up, you kill that next wave of players, and then you set up for the eventual spawn trap. And I feel like that's what teams in SA at the moment are getting confused with and are not doing right. They're just trying to pick up balls, slay them out and push directly, but as soon as they get to the enemy's base, they're there all ready to defend. So I feel like being able to get ball, throw it down in tactical places and push up together as a team is the one that's going to be able to get you the most points.
I agree with you.
See now You do see now Krypto taking a 5-2 lead here, a 1 going through, but however Cobbs is able to clear out their base. Here we go, the fight for middle and ball now happens again.
Yeah, Opa Jake's just busy here at the spaceship area. Gunsack behind that head glitch there, and Sharpie, but Sharpie does take care of Mr. Opa Jakes there, and 3 players down from each side. Jakes is now respawning, and we'll have eyes on that ball there. Zach now takes out Cobbs with that E-Rad. We'll see who gets some next points, but only 2 points behind in the difference between these teams, as he guns Waffle as well. 3 down now from Krypto, 4 down, and they do need balls in hands now to run and get some points on the board.
Cobbs now with ball, big start from him now at this uplink, 14 and 8. He's going to throw it back to middle and push the side up. We'll take control of the ball now over the side of Krypto. Has spawned up, and this is exactly what I was talking about. You have to throw the ball down, slay them out, however, Ian unable to do that, but that's what I mean. Throw the ball down, slay the team of Krypto out as they respawn, and then go in for the points over Ian, not able to capitalize, as Zach does get the kill on Jakes. Another 5 big 2-piece there from Ian. Now 3 down now from the side of Krypto. Ball does get thrown up, and that is 4 down. Hopefully Ian now can turn this into points. What is happening? The side of Krypto is spawning up. Waffle with the team kill, but does pick up Frosty, and looks like Krypto are able Krypto are able.
What? No, another Blixum! Get in the portal!
What just happened
there? He gets a 2-pointer, gets a Blixum, then Chaos Mickey, Mickey coming in clutch with a 2-pointer.
Not focusing on what is going on in the game, seeing that they're getting the kills but not getting the one on ball, and this game is back to 5-5 going into the second side of this uplink.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting how both these teams now go into the second half, as the ball now gets thrown forward by Shocky, as he now takes out Cobbs. Will probably get it. No, does not get that 1-pointer in there. Unfortunately, the time did run out. 5 a piece going into this halftime, and the big thing now for me, AJ, is the specialists.
Definitely, the second side of uplink is where you do see these specialists coming into hand. You actually see on the respawn, you see how many players have specialists so far. So from the side of EN, it is only Cobbs that will have it. So going in to see, we're going to see how those come into play. No one from the side of Krypto having a jet over Zach is very close. From the side of Krypto, I mean, we were talking about Zach playing as that fill in, however, doing the best here in this uplink at 11. I feel like we should stick with him. I feel like let's hop on board with him.
Yeah, on board with Zach.
Picks up one in the middle, that is Frosty. However, Mickey does trade him out, and that's 2 down now for the side of EN. With ball in hand, what can they do over now? Get shut down there by Krypto. 3 down now. Krypto over here at the end of the shuffle ball.
Yeah, Sharky has the ball in hand, going to look for some points as he now runs up. Will he go for a 1 or a 2? He goes for a 2-pointer and successfully does do that, as Frosty and Waffle, the only ones alive for their team, as they do now respawn. Frosty getting some shots down, does take out Waffle with that nice rectical, 3 dots rectical there. But looking at the specialist already, it's Zach that has his overdrive in hand. And if we jump on board with Sharpie, he has his FTL with Cobbs as well. The ball coming quite close to that portal, as Sharky jumps in there, takes ball. Is he going to reset? Nope, does not look like that. Just throws the ball forward, and momentum not really in either side's hands.
Yes. That is now 4 down from Krypto from the 3-piece from Cobbs. They are going to be looking to push up. It's just Sharpie left in base. Picks up 1 though over Ian. Are going to be pushing it through spaceship. Are they going to be able to turn this point? Challenge comes out. The ball comes through, and no! 1 point there from Mickey.
Yeah, 1 point there from Mickey.
Are able to take control of their base.
Yeah, Cobbs did use his FTL there. Unfortunately, did not get that kill. He's 26 and 18, so absolutely gunning. Mr. Jakes there is 9 and 15. Getting to the old side, but still gunning. So he still has it. So we'll see if he can just pick things up, as he now follows his teammate, that is Cobbs, just blocking things off for him. And I do think here's a 1-pointer from Cobbs. The ball gets thrown over and does not connect with the portal, and still a 1-point advantage for Krypto.
Ball in hand. Sharky and the boys trying to push up this spaceship. I don't know if this is the smartest play because they are going to go down and Ball is going to maybe take
This must be
that
points.
is not the smartest play there from Krypto. This has got to be points from the side of Ian. Unfortunate play that Wilkinson not being able to take control of Ball and throw it out of the reset. But here we go, Ian still pushing up, but they are able to clear out their base and hold control. That is massive plays from the side of Krypto. Sure, I really thought Ian were going to come with the 2 there, but Krypto able to win the gunfight.
Yeah, that
Ball
was
finally
what.
does get reset.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed there, and they came out on top is Krypto. But the big thing now for me is Mickey with his active camo. That's for sure one of the specialists that you do need to have. But 4 down now from the side of Ian, and we'll jump on board with Sharpie. We'll see if he can slay out even further for his team to get some more points on board. Sharky almost falling off, just playing his life. He now comes back up and does gun Mickey. Jakes takes care of Sharky. Overdrive is used by Zach. He's gonna push up, looks like a 2-pointer. And yes, it is in time. Yes, he does get that 2-pointer. Extends the lead with 2 points. And it's all to lose now for Krypto. We'll see if Ian Fear can push up. And but it's Ian Mickey that is taken out. We'll stay on board with him as he does have active camo, and that's for sure a instant 2 if they do get the ball to him. They need to slay out to get the 2. It's going to be crucial. Is he going to get in?
Oh,
no.
It. Well, it was capitalized now. It's 9-9.
9-9
left of the clock. They have control of their base. What? This is a big decision making now.
Oh,
are they going to rotate to the
that
base
was crucial.
He's
overdriving. Throw the ball, Jakes. No. Jakes does not throw the ball. Jakes needed to throw the ball for a 1-pointer.
40 seconds and Krypto have ball in hand. Krypto can actually turn this into points, so they can actually flip the tables. Here we go. Will they be able to get the kills? All about this next set of kills. However, Ian do get them 3 down.
30 seconds left.
Will they be able to get the 4th as well? So big claim from Waffle, but that is all of them down now. And Ian with ball in hand, 25 seconds. Will they be able
Throws
to
the ball to Mickey.
Points? Mickey. Ball in
Yes,
hand.
active camo. Is he going to use it? No, he does not.
He had to pop active there.
He had to, but Sharpie has the ball in hand.
However, it's fine since it's tied up. I mean, 9-9 going into overtime. I feel like that actually might work out for Ian's favor with camo still in Mickey's hands.
Yeah, camo in both players' hands, Mickey and Sharky. We'll see who can use them the best, but close games. 9-9, Corps 36 and 26, and then looking at the side of Krypto, all of them just contributing equally, but the main thing, as we mentioned, is that active camo. We'll see who can utilize that the best way.
But however, Sharky on the side of Krypto also has active, so I feel like this overtime is going to be the battle of camo right now. Who can use it better?
See now Sharky with an E-Rad in hand, just waiting at the moment. Ball gets thrown to the T side. 3 down now from the side of Ian, and they do need to get the ball into the hands of Sharky. Will they pass the ball to him? Yes, he does get the ball now. He has active camo. He will probably pop it now. Yes, he does. And this looks like a 2-pointer. No!
Oh,
Body
no!
block! Body blocked there from Ian.
Ian are down and Krypto do get the time in 33 seconds. That body block was massive.
Body block coming in there.
Then
yeah, great plays there from Ian, but even better from Krypto. Sharpie just at the right place at the right time, just getting that ball and then dunking it in. Well, just see now from Mickey. Does Mickey still? Yes, Mickey still has his active camo. He has 33 seconds to dunk it in. We'll stay on board with him, see if he can do it.
it's all about this first set of gunfights here. Ian Krypto boys 3 down. Sharpie does get the first kill. Frosty with the kill though, but Zach does trade him out and looks like this map is going to be going to the side of Krypto.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it, and that's exactly what I told you. Krypto have not lost a Frost uplink versus any team on IW. So GG's to them. They do take the uplink in overtime 2-0. So well done to them. 33 seconds was the cap time from Krypto for Ian to better, but unfortunately couldn't, and they do take the uplink. GG's to Krypto. Now taking it to a map 4, and that map 4 will be throwback HP, and as I said, HP is not an easy map to take off Ian Fear. Just quickly reading the chat on YouTube. On my channel, I can see here a friend saying, cheers to my predictions. Yeah, you said 8-6 to Ian Fear, and it went to the side of Krypto. And I think the closest prediction was you there, AJ, giving the W to the side of Krypto. Looking good there from Sharpie and Zach, dropping 30, both of them doing quite well for their team. And taking this now to a throwback HP. We'll see if Krypto can take this to a map 5. Highly doubtful. AJ, what do you think?
It's going to be interesting. Even though Krypto have taken the previous map, I am going to look at the complete raw slaying of Ian to take prevalence in this throwback HP. One of the fastest maps in IW, all about gun skill, all about rotations, all about the gunfights. Going to be interesting to see what happens here, but I am going to go for a 250 to 160 win for the side of Ian.
Yes, somewhat agree with you. I do think Ian fears too strong when it comes to HP, and they'll probably take it 250 to 188, I would say. But going into this rig draft, I'm not even going to ask you what you think is going to be different, because we all know what's going to happen. It's going to be an FTL, it's going to be an active, it's going to be a reactive armor, and but we'll see if their gravity gun maybe comes in play. I know a lot of guys played with a gravity gun at EGE, naming Clanko, and he made some big plays with that. But your perspective on the gravity gun, AJ, do you think the gravity gun is something that more people should use?
I'm not too sure. I think if a team can come up with the right strategies for it, I think then it can come into prevalence, but I'm still a firm believer of the main four, that being, especially in hardpoint, being Camo, Kinetic, Centurion, and FTL Overdrive. I don't think Gravity Vortex gun can come that much in handy unless you're 100% certain you know what you're doing. But sure, those are my opinions on it. I would rather stick though with Camo, Kinetic, Centurion, and FTL.
Yeah, I do think that some people would disagree with you with that gravity gun. I was actually quite shocked when it came out that people are actually using it. But coming back to the chat, please leave your prediction. Do you think it's going to be Ian's going to finish it here? As we do know that I think it's only one team that took an HP off them before, and that was Ventus and at EGE. So we'll see if Krypto can do the same. I can see Brennan saying Delray Opa. Okay, 24. If you consider 24 Opa, then AJ, how old are you, by the way?
19.
Oh, fuck, you're the Opa, yeah.
I'm an Opa at 19. Let's go. Let's go. I actually feel myself getting older, so that's like the weirdest part, but you're...
No.
Anyways, back to Call of Duty, boys.
Yeah, I think, Bren, I do think you're closer to Jake's than I am, being called an Opa. But we'll see now. We'll jump on board with the Opa himself. That is Jake's. Where he is top green, gets gunned by Zach. So we'll jump on board with Zach as he's got a good start there, taking out Mr. Jakes. 4 points and building it up, and they are now spawning on his left hand side. Will probably now pick up a few kills there as he does find one. The second, no, will not find him as he is top green once again. Does cancel his reload, gets it is Jakes once again in the top green area, and we'll see now if Ian Fear can break the hill and get some points of their own.
And it's going to be interesting. We've been talking about Waffles in V4 play the whole series, and it's actually funny that on one of the smallest maps in RW, which is throwback, is where his NV4 prevails the most. We'll be looking at him to drop numbers, and from the side of Ian, looking at Jakes having a slowish start to that previous upping, not being able to slay out as his three counterparts, that being Frosty, Mickey, and Covs. But yeah, Jakes needing a big game if Ian are going to want to take this map.
Yeah, the Ian needs a huge game if they do want to take this map. But that was a good start from Krypto, you could say, AJ, just laying out and making sure that Ian Fear does not have any chance to break that hill, and now going to take the lead for the first time as Jakes needs to find that kill. Unfortunately not. Zach does take care of him. Zach was on a 5 streak, I believe. So
he's on fire right now.
So he was on fire. He's 6-2. The only one left alive.
Does
finds one, but Mickey now takes care of him. As we're now on board with Kovs just laying down there, picking up Waffle and then getting traded out. But the big thing for me is the heal play. As you can see from Krypto, they are slaying out, but not really cementing their place in that heal, you could say, AJ. As we saw in that first HV they played, that yes, they might be slaying out, but they're slaying outside the heal and should get some more time, you could say, in heal.
Just like that, a 30-9 lead is turned to a 50-41 lead for the side of EN coming into this third rotation. So I'm going to be challenging with Mickey. Does pick up Sharky. Mickey not going to push up support, but another one of us. Will he be able to get the shots of Sharpie? No, Sharpie does trade him out. EN still in control of his time.
Yeah, still in control, building that lead, but coming to this bike path deal, AJ, very contested affair. As you see here, Jake sitting in this corner, just contesting, getting now back in there. As it's one of those heals that, yes, if another team has advantage, just slide in and contest the heal, and that's exactly what Jake's is doing. As Zach gets a 2-piece, and Sharky now takes care of business as 4 down and respawning. And it's now Krypto taking control of things. Sharpie 100 off his bombardment on a 4 streaks. So looking for early kill just to get his bombardment. Yes, he does.
Now on the rotation now. EN with control of the backsport. Push from Krypto combining is coming up, but otherwise EN are able to get the Krypto goes 2 down. And there is a big Blixen there from Mickey.
Yeah.
4 down now for the sides of Krypto. And another big kill there from Mickey in middle. The Krypto boys will now be spawning out.
Yeah, Mickey doing a good job cementing his place there at underpass. But it's still Jake sitting in heal. Doesn't need to worry about anything. He's 1-7. I just need to sit heal. If you've got teammates like Frosty, Mickey and Kovs, why do you need to get kills yourself? Just sit in the hill and get time.
It's
and
actually so funny
yeah.
seeing Jake's 1-7, but with a minute 15, it's just like a perfect line.
Yeah, that's just exactly what you need. But now
that's all you need.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're up 110 to 55, all you need is Jakes to just be sitting in there and gaining the time. But Krypto eventually do get the break for the scraps. Rotating now to the contestant hill of middle. Krypto with the 2 entry kills, and that is now 3 down for EN. Big Mickey, however, does pick up Sharky, but Waffle does trade him out. Krypto takes the shot of the Waffle.
Yeah, the big thing now for me is how do the players contest that middle train platform hard point. We'll see if they can take control, as it was Krypto in that starting stages that had control of that hard point there. But looks like Ian Fear now still with Jake sitting in hill, now gets taken out, and it's Skovs. I think it's Skovs sitting in hill, or not. No one in hill. It's just going crazy in the middle.
I think this is just a perfect representation of the actual slaying power that Mickey Frost and Kovs have together. Even if your one teammate is going 1-12, they're still able to take control of the game. It's just,
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't usually see Mr. Jakes going 1-12, but as we mentioned, having teammates like the Enfear guys, it's not really needed, as they still have a lead. Even though Mr. Jakes is 1-12, so doing a good job there, but they do need to break the hill now, as it is Krypto starting to bring things back. As Sharpie picks up 2 and Mickey picks up 2, and they do hit back and take control of that barn hill. But AJ, very important this next rotation. When would you say the guys should rotate?
If I'm from the Krypto side, I'd push these last scraps on barn. It'll be important for them to pick up these last 15 seconds, which they actually do. But the rotation does need to come in as soon as possible. It seems like they have started to rotate. Now they are going to be challenging now by the bridge. Sharpie able to trade, but Mickey does trade him out. It looks like EN try to rotate early enough, but it's just not good enough, as EN do have control of the side. However, quick 2 kills there from Krypto, and looks like they're actually going to take control.
Yeah,
EN though still spawning out by backbowling. Krypto still slaying them out.
Yeah, they did take control. The big thing now for me is, oh, Sharky with that FHR gunning Mickey and Frosty. Oh, almost turns on Jakes, and Jakes just got out alive there. 3 and 13 still, and looks like the lead will change hands. Nope, and it's Ian Fear that do take care of business yet again. The big thing now for me is Sharpie. When does he intend to use his score streaks, as it's Ian now passing the 150 point mark?
If I'm Sharpie, I use them now coming into this next hard point, being able to break the spawns at the back if they do not get them. Does push in. If he gets these next 2 kills, he doesn't need to use them. He's going to use CTL, but however, does get traded up by Frost, and this is the time. I feel like Sharpie with the respawn needs to. Never mind. Actually, he does decide to use it though, even though they do get 2 of the EN guys down and have control of the hard point, but he's just using them to slay the EN guys out, and that's exactly what he does now. The EN boys will be spawning out in Krypto, take control with 40 seconds into this hard point. Looks like the lead change might occur.
Yeah, the big thing was now Sharky there with that FHR is causing some havoc from the side of Ian Fear. Oh, Mickey blitzing Sharky there, as I do say that, and 2 players down, 3 players down, 4 players down from the side of Krypto as they do now respawn, and a 10-point lead now for Ian Fear, and it's Krypto that's going to be looking to bring things back, coming to this middle hill where it's always a very contested affair. Just looking at specialist, we can see it's Covs, Frosty and Mickey. Frost having the reactive armor, a very good specialist to have if you want to break a hill, and it's active camo on the side of Mickey. Only 55 seconds left from Ian to finish it, a 3-1 series over Krypto, but still everything to play for as we now jump on board with Sharpie, as he is lost, or as his teammates now respawn and trying to get some kills. Unfortunately could not. No one in the hill, as I said, a very contested affair, as Waffle does get the Blixen there on Frosty, and we'll see if Krypto can rack up some more points. Mickey here at the back of spawn needs to do exactly that, just keep spawn for his team, but Sharpie, you see, does get the shots down on Mickey.
Now Ian with control of the barn hard, needing about 54 more seconds to win this 3rd HP and the ACGL tournament. Waffle though, not wanting that to happen, picks up a 2-piece. Will they be able to push and break this here? Waffle with 3, will he be able to get the 4th?
Oh,
and the Waffle does pick up, that is a 5 streak for Waffle, going off to take back control of this barn hard point. 213 to 171, what can Krypto do? Will they be able to bring this map back in their favor?
Oh no,
however,
Frosty
is topped by Frosty, and that is a big break though. Good use of payloads there from Frosty.
That's exactly what was needed from Frosty. Getting that, activating that reactive armor and taking Waffle off his streaks, that could count, very crucial. But the big thing now is that rotation. We can see it's Krypto already spawning at that next rotation, or that next hill. It's Frosty 36 kills, Mickey 38, Cos 37, and then you got Jakes with 5.
Oh, I don't know about that one. I don't really have much to say about that.
Yeah, well, as we said, if you have slayers like Ian Fear, it just makes things so much easier. But on board with Zach, he has the Centurion to play with, looking for some more kills. Is he going to opt to put it down here? I really doubt it, as probably the best place to put it is in this next hill, as Waffle is the last alive, unfortunately does get taken out, and that's all 4 down. Only 10 seconds left from Ian Fear, as now score streaks come down from this side of, I think it was Krypto. Sharpie only picks up 1, and that is Jake's. 6 seconds left from Ian Fear to get, are they going to close it out? And it does look like that way, but it's still Krypto gunning things out.
Krypto was throwing down without a fight, still going to be challenging this here with 3 seconds left, and they will have the rotation 2 next, so let's see what happens here. 1 break from Ian is all is needed to win this HP, but it seems like Krypto's still going to be holding off with 47 to 201 now. Big 2-piece there from Jakes. Crazy to see him get a 2-piece in this game, but Sharpie does come traded out with another 2-piece.
Oh, and that's it.
Does have control, and
No.
that is no, it's not.
No,
and
yeah.
that is it.
That is it. 250 to 207. EN Fear do close things out, taking the series 3-1. But looking at that scoreboard, AJ, just look at Ian Fear, 42 kills, 39 kills, 43. Then you got Mr. Opa Jakes just contributing 9, but look at that time in Hill, and
Almost
that's
3 minutes.
Yeah, and that's
exactly.
that's what that's what counts.
You want from an OBJ.
That's exactly what counts, is that time in Hill. You can't win a game if you don't have a player in Hill, and that's exactly what Mr. Jakes was, the OBJ for his team, and they do close out things. Krypto did look like a better team going in to that latter stages. The uplink, taking that uplink, was looking good, and unfortunately do fall short in this throwback on HP. But GG's to Ian Fear, looked really good. Not back to winning ways, just keeping on with their winning ways, even with their pickup, Mr. Fear Jakes. And then we could say GG's from the side of Krypto as well, looking good. A Waffle 35 kills, and a Sharky with that FHR was quite something. But they do need some more bodies in Hills if they do want to take any maps off Ian Fear on that HP. But thanks for everyone for watching, and then thanks again to you, AJ, for co-casting this with me.
Always a pleasure. Thank you to the viewers for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Thank you, Dare, for having me, and congratulations to Ian Fear, the winner of today's ACGL tournament. GG's to Krypto. Played very hard, played very well done. Played very well done. English, almost as bad as you, Dare.
No, that was mostly me.
I think that was worse. I think it was a lot worse. But yeah, thank you again to the viewers, and yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thank you for everyone, and we'll see you at the next one. And AJ, just closing things out, please throw your line out there. He's better than all of you. Unfortunately, did not play, so you would have won this thing, wouldn't of you? Listen to that English. It's getting late, let's go to bed. But thanks once again for everyone for watching. Do follow me on Twitter, as I said, D_Dallas, and I'll keep you updated there. And do please AJ Cullinan, that guy too. And I'll check you guys later. Thanks for viewing, and cheers.